Hello and welcome to my channel Making Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you what all comes in the new Crafty Stamp Co kit, and this kit is now available through October 15th, so it's available for pre-order only, and once the pre-order is over the kit is no longer available. It may come back around in 6 months to a year, but as just a regular item in the shop, but there's no guarantee for that. So if you really like the kit, now's when you want to order it. So I'm going to show you what comes in it today, and I was going to unbox this one this month with you, but it's been weeks since I have filmed because I got some nasty virus and this cold from it just would not go away, and so I'm finally feeling better, but my camera and my mic, nothing wanted to work today. So I have already stamped these out for you on camera a couple of times, or at least one time. I stamped it out one time, but I've unboxed it or shown you this several times, but once again I'm having to start over, so hopefully everything works this time. But I wanted to explain it because you're going to see that the stamps have been used. But this is a really cute kit, so let's go ahead and open up this kit and see what's in it. Okay, so the first thing you see on top is the ribbon. There are 2 cards that come in the kit, and these are just thank you notes, and then this one's about the annual virtual retreat that's in 2026. It's in July. They had one this summer, and then there's another one coming up next year, and they look very interesting. You can scan these codes when you get your kit, and it will take you to the websites for these. But I will link below to this kit, and it will be my affiliate link. So I appreciate all of you when you shop with my affiliate links, especially at Crafty Stamp Co. and other companies. It really helps out my channel, so I do appreciate that. So let's go ahead and see what's in this kit. So the first thing you see is this ribbon. So now I want to tell you that this ribbon is only for subscribers. So there's always a special gift in the kits for subscribers only. So you have to be a 3-month subscriber, at least 3 months, to receive the special gift. And so this month's special gift is this orange gingham ribbon with, it's on this little lasered out wooden, goodness, my mind went blank, but it's a ribbon holder is what we're going to call it. But maybe that's the exact word. I just can't think what I'm trying to think of. But I like how it comes like that because you can just store it down in your drawer if you don't want to keep it in the bag. Now, I keep everything in my bag, so you will get this bag as well. Everyone who gets the kit receives this bag, and this is a great way to store your kits. I love storing my kits this way, but if you didn't want to use these for your kits, you could use it to store stamps or stencils or whatever. But I always keep my kits in the bags. Okay, so we're going to set these to a side. So in every kit, you always get 2 stamp sets, and I'm going to show you these in a moment, but I'll show you those when we stamp them out. The other thing that you get is a paper pack. Now, I've gone ahead, like I said, I have recorded this so many times with my camera and mic messing up, that your paper comes in a baggie like this, but Crafty Stamp Co. also sends you this awesome little sleeve. It's a plastic sleeve to store your paper in, and so typically when I get my kits from Crafty Stamp Co. or I get my orders from Crafty Stamp Co., I go ahead and take it out of that plastic because that plastic kind of drives me crazy with the sticky on it. So I go ahead and take it out and just put it in the sleeve. But let's take a look at this paper. So you get 4 of 12 designs, and it's called Fall Weather 6x6 paper pack. And so you kind of get an idea here of the colors, but we'll still go through them. And I'm trying to decide what's my favorite piece of paper, my favorite design. There are so many beautiful papers in this. So this one has a different color pumpkins, and then it has your leaves and your blues and your just very pretty paper. I love the colors. So you get, let me show you the back side. So the back side of this one is like a knitted sweater look. I really love that. Now it looks like it's textured, but it's not. It actually looks like it would feel like a sweater. It's smooth paper, but it's got that design, and that's really cool. So you get 4 of each sheet. So we'll put those down. So then the next one, you've got the coffee cups with the leaves and the blues. I love the blues that they chose to use this month. Those are so pretty. I love blue. And so the back side is kind of like an inked, maybe watercolored backside. It's a little darker than watercolor, but I like that. This is going to be good for your backgrounds of your cards. So that is another one. So we got 4 of those. So let's take those, put them down. So the next one is this one. So it's kind of that mottled watercolor look, and this one is in like a burgundy orange color, and then the other side is the knitted sweater look in the same color. So we have 3 more of those. Take those and set them down. Look at this one. I love this one. This one just, I can almost feel the cool crisp air just looking at this. And so it makes me look forward to fall. But I think that one's very pretty. And then the back side is a bright orange knitted sweater look. So there's 3 of those. And then look at this one. I think this might be my favorite print, but I'm not sure because I love a lot of the other prints, but this one, I love books. Fall makes me think of it being cool and sitting outside on my porch swing and looking at books and reading books. And with my kids when they were younger, we homeschooled them, so that was fun in the fall when it cooled off to go sit on a blanket or on the back porch and just read, read aloud to them. And we always enjoyed that time together. So I think that's why I love this paper so much. It makes me think of all that. But you can see, in fall is the back to school. Just the books and things makes me think of that as well. And then you've got the paper, the orange, the bright orange, and the more watercolored ink look. I'm not really sure what you call that, but it's very pretty. And then the last paper that you get, the last design, it's kind of like a knitted sweater again, but it's more in a craft beige, not beige, beige is too light. Let's say craft tan color with some browns mixed in, and then the back side is the same colors but with that inked watercolor look. So some beautiful papers in here. It's going to be fun to create cards with these, and so I'm looking forward to creating with these. And so I will have a video coming out this Friday as well as next Friday using this kit, so be sure to check out those videos. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload those videos. Okay, so this stencil is called Lots of Knits. So you also get a stencil in your kit each month. Well, not each month, sorry, bi-monthly. So these kits, I don't know if I mentioned that, they're not a monthly kit. They come out every other month. So if you have a 3-month subscription, that means that you'll get 3 kits, but it'll be over 6 months because it's every other month. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's not an every month kit, which I think is great because it gives you 2 months to play with your kit and not get overwhelmed with too many kits coming in. Because I know I've had subscriptions before that are every month, and those are a lot of fun, but sometimes I always got overwhelmed because I didn't get to spend as much time with one kit before a new one came. So this gives you time to actually use it. So this stencil, hopefully you can see on this brown background. So it's kind of like that knitted sweater look, and then it's got these little designs in between. So I think this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to using this. I'm really getting into using stencils. So we're going to create our own backgrounds and different things using this stencil. So we will see what all we come up with this. So let's put that back in the bag. And so then I'm just going to put all this back in here. And then we'll get the stamps and take a look at those and stamp those out. Okay, so now we're going to stamp these out. I've got my paper into my stamping platform. Let me find a rag here. I have a rag that I have ink and stuff on, but I need to clean this off real quick so I don't get my stamps filthy. I'm the world's worst for not cleaning up after I get done playing. And it's been a while since I've been in my craft room playing. Okay, so the first stamp set is called Fall Weather Meadow. So this one is the little meadow girl, and she has, well, I'll show you as we go. She has leaves, and she has a coffee cup in her hand. So then she has some things that you can put in her cup, like Cool Whip or marshmallows, or like it's dripping caramel or chocolate. And then she, in the set, it also has books and wording, and so we're going to stamp all that out. Okay, so let's stamp Meadow first. And so I don't know if you're familiar with Crafty Stamp Co., but it is a family-owned business. It's a very small business. It is ran by a mother and daughter team, and so the daughter's name is Meadow. And so that's a lot of the stamps that they design will have Meadow in the stamp set. So I think that's really cool that they do that. And so they are a very sweet family, and I love supporting small businesses. So I did want to share that if you're not familiar with Crafty Stamp Co., that they are just a small business, and it is a family business. But I've always been happy with everything I've received from them, and I've been on their design team. I'm gonna stamp this one 3 times because it is a larger stamp, and for me, larger stamps with this platform for some reason I struggle with. So I'm just going to do that, and you can see I pulled out my ink bottle, so I'm just pressing down. I think I was saying, so I've been on their design team for about a year now, almost a year. It'll be a year. starting at the beginning next year. I started beginning of last year, and I loved everything I see from them. I love all their cutesy designs. They have some cute stamps and stuff. So they don't have just this kit every other month. They also have releases, and I'm not sure the releases are every month or every other month. I can't remember now. I'm thinking they might be every month, but don't hold me to that. But you can check out their shop. I will link below to it so you can check it out. So that's really cute. That is adorable. I'm going to put this back and I'll clean them up later. So then, let's see, what do we want to stamp next? We could stamp the books. I wonder if we could just stamp, and I'm sorry if I get out of breath from talking. Like I said, this virus that I had, this cold, has been rough. And so it's taken me a while to get back where I can, I've got too much ink on that. My stamp pad is very juicy. It's taken me a while to get back where I can do anything. I still get out of breath when I try to do much. I'm struggling with my ink pad today. It's a little juicy, but here we go. We'll see what that looks like. Oh, those look good. It wasn't too juicy. I thought it was going to be. Those stamped fine the first time. So let's just put these back on here. And then let's stamp. What if we just stamp all the little things that go on top of the cup so you can see them? There's like Cool Whip and something dripping over, like chocolate or caramel. Trying to find the rest. Okay, I think that's all of it. And it's marshmallows. Just stamp a few at a time. I find if I fill this platform up with stamps, I love to do that, but sometimes I struggle with getting everything pressed good. So I found that if I just do a few at a time, I'm better off. Those look great. Okay. Now earlier when I stamped the wording, I smushed too hard. So I think for my own self, and you may want to do this as well. Let me find it. For the wording, I think that it's smaller letters. Excuse me. Can't even say my words. It's smaller letters. So I think it'd be best just to stamp that out by hand. So I'm just going to show you by hand real quick. Thinking I got something on that. Let's see. There we go. Chilly Day. I think that was good. But I'm going to try that again because I think I've gotten, like I said, I've been struggling with this all day. Doing this video has took me way longer than it should. Okay, that was better. There you go. So you can see it better. You can see there, I had something on it. I did not clean it off from the last time I stamped it because it was earlier today when I was trying to get these videos to work. And so, yeah, I need to go through and clean it all up now. So let's just stamp this one. Let's move these. I'm just going to stamp them by hand. Like I said, they're smaller fonts. So you could, this one probably stamp with the platform. But it says fuzzy socks, sweaters, bonfires, fall leaves, scarves, hot chocolate, cuddling, pumpkins, tea, good books, hoodies, crisp air, big mugs, and late night. So I think that's cute. And that could be good background wording. And then is that everything? I think that's everything in that stamp set. So now let's do the marshmallow stamp set. I thought that was a cute idea to, I don't know if I've ever seen one like this, that marshmallows are the actual little characters in the stamp set. So this one is called Mellow Marsha, It's Fall. So it's kind of a play on words, marshmallow, but it makes it hard for me to say it. Okay, so we're just going to put him right there or her, whichever you want to make it. And this is the one with the bushel of apples. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks really good. Okay. I love apples in the fall. I didn't can any apples this year, but some years I can apples or canned pie filling, but I hadn't done that in quite a while. When my kids were younger, I did it more because they loved to use it. We used it for, you know, apple crisp and things like that early in the morning, and it was really easy to put together by having it already canned. And then make apple pies as well with it. So that's the little guy with his mug. I might want to stamp him one more time. I don't know. It might be too... The more you stamp it, the wider the lines get. So you have to decide if you want the wider lines or not. Okay, so then the next one, he is pulling his little wagon. So we'll just put that one there. And I am using Memento Tuxedo Black because I am planning to use my alcohol markers, so this one works really good with alcohol markers. It doesn't really seem to smear. That one, do I want to stamp again? I think I will. It didn't need it. It's just that I think I just want the wider lines. So yeah, that was good. So then we will do the last little guy, which this little guy made me think of a snowman, but he's a marshmallow as well, so you might could use it either way. I think it made me think of a snowman because he's just standing up, drinking coffee. But these are some cute little guys. Or gals. I say guys, probably because I have all boys, but they're cute little gals. That one looks like a little gal with her eyelashes. Okay, that is adorable. Now we'll do the wording, but once again, I'm just going to, this is the, yeah, I got it confused. So this one, you probably could use your stamping platform. This is the stamp set where I struggled to use my platform because I was pressing too hard. Because these are very thin little words, but they are very cute. I love the font. I'm just going to see if I can stamp them. I am really testing my stamping ability now, aren't I? I'm going to just see if I can, because I probably won't use any of the wording on this page that I'm stamping out. I will go back and color these in and use all of them. So I'm not going to worry about the wording though, because I'll probably put those on different things. So look at that. That's so adorable. We have one more. So see the font. I really think that's a cute font. Okay, let's do one more. It's the last one, I do believe, and I don't have any trouble seeing if I can get it up. Fall Cozy Mugs and Marshmallow Hugs. All you need is love and marshmallows. Mellow vibes only. You're fluffing fabulous and toasty hugs. So that is adorable. I love all of these, and so I hope that you have enjoyed seeing me stamp these out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to color these in, and then I'll probably stamp out a few more and color a few more in. I know I need probably going to need a couple of her, and then probably color all those in. I don't know if I'll need extra of those. And then I'll come back on Friday and we will create something using this kit. Well, be sure to check out the link in my description if you want to see all the information about this kit. And I've tried to explain everything about the kit, but be sure to just, when you go to the listing on her website, before you order, read through all of the information. She has it all spelled out there for you so that you know what you're getting and you know what to expect. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I actually didn't hold these up close, so I'm going to show you as I say goodbye. But here are all of the stamped images.